Yo, this story right here is wild. We got 50 Cent reacting to the shocking arrest of Pooh Shiesty. And let's just say, this ain't your regular rap drama. We're talking about federal charges, alleged kidnapping, and rumors involving none other than Gucci Mane. And of course, 50 had something to say. So here's what we know so far. Pooh Shiesty was arrested along with multiple people in connection to a federal case involving robbery and kidnapping allegations. According to the prosecutors, this all stems from a situation where a business meeting allegedly turned into something way darker. Authorities claim that during a studio meeting in Dallas, things escalated into an armed situation where victims were allegedly robbed of jewelry, cash, and even forced into signing paperwork under pressure. Now here's where it gets crazy. One of the alleged victims is believed to be Gucci Mane, who, keep in mind, is actually the same person who signed Pooh Shiesty to his 1017 label back in 2020. So yeah, this ain't just a street drama, this is business turned personal.
Pooh Shiesty been home and he ain't been around Gucci. That ain't weird to you?
See what I'm saying? Come on, man.
That's like you predicted that way before any of that news ever.
Yeah, bro, because most they come home and there's locked in deals. They finna come home and I'm finna meet you, bro. We having this paper. It don't take no time me to flatter you. You been gone 3 to 5 years. You done made me money, fed my family. So when bro come home, I can see the energy. He go get his own chain. I think his dad had bought the Shiesty chain. Before he bought his dad a chain back. But you didn't see Gucci nowhere. So like, because you gotta think about it. Pooh Shiesty coming home in a different type of situation. He ain't looking for nobody to get him nothing or help put him in position or none of that. He got his business lined up right. Yeah. So for him to come home and Gucci not be there, it already showed that tension. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what type of tension they having. Probably paperwork tension. You never know.
Not only was Pooh Shiesty arrested, Pooh Shiesty's dad was arrested, Big 30 was arrested, and also 5 other people. Now let's talk about 50 Cent, because you know 50 wasn't gonna stay quiet. He hopped on Instagram after hearing about Pooh Shiesty and his father getting arrested and posted a mugshot along with the caption basically saying, "What the F going on here?" And that's classic 50. He then posted a clip of the Department of Justice speaker saying that somebody told the whole situation. He then wrote the caption, "Stay tuned to this week's episode of Who Told Them That." Then he posted a clip of comedian Bubba Dub basically insinuated that Gucci Mane snitched on him.
Gucci Mane got robbed and didn't tell nobody but the law. I told y'all, man. People who are paying goddamn taxes and law-abiding citizens, man, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, come here. That shit dead. Robbing people, trying to goddamn extort. That shit dead.
And wrote the caption, "Huh? I'm going back to sleep. Call me when this is over."
I'm Ryan Rabel. I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. 8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, Kadarius Waters, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel, and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon.
Now, 50 wasn't even trying to break it down. He was just reacting like everybody else, confused, but also kind of entertained. Now, if you know 50, you know he's always watching everything in the culture, whether it's trolling, reacting, or just stirring up the pot. He's going to speak on it. And in this case, he leaned into the rumors that this whole situation might be tied to Pooh Shiesty allegedly trying to get out of his deal with Gucci Mane, and Gucci Mane snitched. Now, a lot of people are asking, why is 50 even trying to troll with that narrative? What's 50 Cent's history with Gucci Mane? Honestly, it's not like they're best friends, but there's always been a level of mutual respect. Both of them are pioneers in their own lane. 50 dominated the early 2000s with G-Unit and mainstream success, and Gucci Mane helped shape the entire Atlanta trap sound and built 1017 to a powerhouse. They've crossed paths over the years, collaborated loosely in the same industry circle, and never really had any major beefs.
You know what I'm saying? I like 50. 50 be doing a lot of good stuff. We talked about it on the phone.
That's hard. He'll kill it too. Yeah, that should be crazy. I'm waiting
Say
on
that's
that.
like, does the Gucci tree and everybody that you put on and help get there make you feel like you the GOAT? Because we talk about the GOAT all the time.
I ain't gonna lie, I do feel like I'm the GOAT.
Okay.
Yeah.
GOAT, well,
Fair,
you know, that's,
fair,
I ain't
right.
gonna lie, but I can see what everybody say about different people. Everybody, you know, that's just my opinion. But I be adding in like, damn, how many artists I done help? You know what I'm saying? And then what I did when I got out of jail too, you gotta take that into account too, because I had my first part of my career, and then I had the second part of my career. Like, I got out in 2016. I did this is my 19th album since I got out. This is my third book, and out the 19 albums, 5 of them like went platinum, 4 of them went gold.
19 albums since you been out?
Since I've been out in 2016, this episode's gonna be my 19th album.
Here's the key part. 50 understand label politics better than almost anybody. So when he sees a situation where an artist is allegedly clashing with the person who signed him, yeah, that's something he's gonna pay attention to.
There's more ruthless people in the business world than in the street. You know, like they just have subtleties to their tactics. How they do things is it's more, you know.
Suit and tie.
Yeah, it's not confrontational. It's just, you know, they're doing it right in front of you. You know, how they're structuring the actual deal and things that they're doing. It's like just taking the money for you. Look, robbery, at least it will give you the courtesy of showing you the gun, so you can have those anxieties and feel those feelings that you would feel when you're being robbed. They'll do it on a piece of paper where you feel nothing.
Now let's bring in another major piece of the puzzle. Pierre Thomas, also known as P from Quality Control Music. And if you don't know, QCP and Gucci Mane are real close friends. So some people are asking, why is 50 Cent trolling if he has mutual respect for QCP? QC is based out of Atlanta and has been behind artists like Migos, Lil Baby, and more. And they've been one of the most powerful labels in hip hop.
The thing about streaming is it lasts forever. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
We dropped the City Girls project.
That was a year ago.
It didn't do no big first week numbers or nothing like that. Wasn't nobody checking for the song Act Up, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But what we did, we just kept grinding.
50 has shown respect to P multiple times, especially when it comes to building artists from the ground up, structuring deals, and moving like a businessman, not just a rapper. And that's important here, because situations like Pooh Shiesty's case highlight how messy things can get when business contracts and street situations all mix together. Someone like P represents the clean corporate side of the game. While this situation with Shiesty, this is complete opposite.
Motivated me too, because like, you know, I took notes from there, like how he switched it up, how he toned up, you know, got fit, got his mind healthy, like took notes in that every way, so it motivated me to move how I'm moving like toward today too. So like he showed that it can be done, like all you gotta do is want it. You gotta sober it up, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of the similar traits, because I realized that he woke up when he was in there, you know what I'm saying? Like, he really woke up and he wasn't just in there playing or, you know, not taking it serious. Another thing he told me too was like, Shiesty, you 20 years old going to go see what I saw at 35 years old. You know, you got a head start as long as you got this out the way first, you know. Fortunately, it had to happen, but it happened, bro. It is what it is, so you got to get this out the way early. You know what I'm saying? It could have been too late for me if I wouldn't ever came out and played it right. So take advantage of that too, you know what I'm saying? So
At the end of the day, the situation is still developing and Pooh Shiesty hasn't publicly responded yet. But if these allegations are true, this could be one of the wildest label-related situations we've seen in hip-hop in a long time. You got artist versus label boss, federal charges involved, and one of the biggest trolls in rap, 50 Cent, watching it all unfold. And when 50 starts reacting, you already know the internet gonna follow. But hey, what do y'all think? Did this situation go too far, or is this just another example of how messy the music industry can get behind the scenes? Drop your comments below. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. And keep it locked, because this news is far from over.